We have some sample sound bites of the prank call from the so-called journalist Ian Murphy of the Buffalo Beast, who posed as David Koch, calling the governor of Wisconsin Scott Walker. In our first excerpt, Murphy, the journalist, term used loosely here, posing as David Koch, says, "I'm a little disheartened by the situation there." Scott, what's the latest?
We're actually hanging pretty tough. I mean, amazingly, there's a much smaller group of protesters, almost all of whom are in from other states today. The state assembly is taking the bill up, getting it all the way to the last point it can be at where it's unamendable, but they're waiting to pass it till the Senate's in. But the Assembly Democrats have about 100 amendments they're going through. The state Senate still has the 14 members missing, but what they're doing today is bringing up all sorts of other non-fiscal items, many of which are things that members on the Democratic side care about. And each day we're going to ratchet it up a little bit.
Okay, so he's saying exactly what he says in public. There's nothing new here. There's no news. And there wasn't, by the way, the whole call, he didn't say anything that he hasn't said publicly. So there's no gotcha here. But the media is having fun with it, all because it's a secret conversation. We found out about it. We made it public, a secret conversation between Walker and a rich Republican donor. We never hear about all the calls George Soros makes to people. Somehow, those end up never being taped. Then the hoaxing journalist Ian Murphy, posing as David Koch, says, "Now you're not talking to the East Democrat bastards, are you?"
There's one guy that's actually voted with me on a bunch of things I called on Saturday for about 45 minutes, mainly to tell him that while I appreciate his friendship and he worked with us on other things, tell him why I wasn't going to budge.
Right.
His name is Tim Cullen.
All right. I'll have to give that man a call.
Well, actually, in his case, I wouldn't call him, and I'll tell you why. He's pretty reasonable. He's not one of us.
Well, how about that? So, you even talking to these dumb Democrat bastards? Yeah, in fact, well, he's in his case, he's a pretty reasonable guy. He's not one of us. But yeah, I'm talking to him. And then they finally had this exchange.
Bring a baseball bat. That's what I
have one in my office. You'll be happy with that. I got a slugger with my name on it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So that's it. What was learned from it? Oh, Walker did end up saying, "Hey, look, it's Wisconsin, it's Madison. There's a lot of '60s protesters who'll still hanging around. Let them protest." So, I mean, there's no news here other than he got scammed by somebody pretending to be David Koch, and wasn't. So, bring a baseball bat. The impersonator says bring a baseball bat.